Hey guys, what's up? Greetings. How was your July? Think back. Let me tell you a little bit about mine. So when I woke up July 1, I was excited, I was thankful, and the gratefulness was flowing from my heart as I looked back on the months that had passed and realized how good God was to me. Yes, He kept in my right mind, kept in good health. I was awed. I was also, super excited to be alive on the first day of the 7th month. 7 being God's perfect number. I started to roll things over in my mind about, the completion and the perfection of the number 7. As I continued to meditate, this thought came to me. It says, in order for God to complete some things in me, He has to perfect them. Because without perfection, there can be no completion. And without completion, I would never experience new beginnings. I want you to grab that. Welcome guys to Motivations and Memoirs, and welcome first time viewer. My name is Iberica. It is wonderful to be sharing with you again. This week guys, let's look at self-preservation. Now self-preservation is the protection of oneself from harm or death. It is also a basic instinct that is in human as well as animals. For our own health and well-being, our spiritual and our personal growth, and our overall good, guys, we must preserve ourselves. Many of you listening to me, you're like me probably, where you feel that need to help everyone who comes to you. And if you can't help them, you link them with somebody who will be able to help them. You support their dreams and their visions, and you help to push them into their destiny. And you rally everyone and say, come over here, man, and support my friend, support her, because, he or she is doing a good thing. So guys, you've been literally pouring and emptying yourselves for years without a second thought. And even when you noticed that you were only called on mostly when a need arises, you still continued selflessly. But guys, how can God perfect and complete us when He wants to pour in us, but He can't find us? And if He does pour in us, all we do is leak it out on others without first replenishing ourselves. Hey, it's time to wake up. Guys, no one will preserve you. You have to preserve your own self. And it's time that we realize this and run with the notion. We can't help everyone, people. And we're not only here to serve people's selfish desires. The days ahead of us, needs to, the whole idea has to rouse us for us to understand that self-preservation is so important. And if we don't do it, we're going to die prematurely. Guys, do you remember the story in the Bible, in the book of St. Matthew chapter 25, about the 10 virgins? Well, 5 of them, as you would have read, were wise enough to keep oils in their lamps and also to have some in reserve. But the other 5 colleagues did not see the need to preserve oil. And so they ran out. When the hard times came, that dried them out. The hard times that made them thirsty and burned them out. They had already wasted their oils, and so they had no substance. So they ran out to the 5 wise ones and said, give me some of your oil. But the wise ones said, oh no. What we have is only enough for us. Come here. It's time to say no to some people. Some of our loved ones who really take us for granted, and we know, so they're doing it. It's time to say no. Not because you don't love them, but because you have to preserve yourself. You have to say no to some things and some situations that continue to dry you out. Guys, everyone around us want what they want. And in wanting it, they continue to drain us. Hello? The children of a scorpion suck her dry, suck her until she dies, and then they run on about their own business. Probably not even considering that, oh my God, we killed our mother. Many times God wants to talk to us too, And see we here, God, I come in, I need to go help so and so, I need to go do that for so and so. Dr. Miles Monroe says, we can be so busy and yet we're not effective. Oh Lord. Ouch. Guys, it's August 1st and it is Emancipation Day at that. Right here in Jamaica, land we love. The late legend Robert Marley said, and I quote, emancipate yourself from mental slavery. None but yourself, none but ourselves can free our minds. Perfection in us, guys, is God's duty. But remember, completion is vital. If we want to experience the new beginnings, the new things that, August is going to bring, August and beyond, August being the 8th month, 8 signifying new beginning. Guys, unless we break the trend, then we're just going to continue in the same path, the path of destruction, destroying our own selves. So let's embrace new beginnings. Guys, how badly do you want preservation? It's all up to you. It's all up to me. It starts by an action. Just to pause, reflect, undo some things so we can preserve our minds, preserve our hearts, preserve our peace, and preserve us. What good, gentle people. Share this video with somebody. Tell them to share with somebody else. And if you have not yet subscribed to Motivations and Memoirs, remember to do so. And I will see you in the next motivation. God bless. Walk good.